Now, when you're making curry, all sorts of strange combinations come up, things that you would never normally put together. They may seem strange, but I love them and they really work, and I'm going to show you one right now. So let's get cracking. I'm going to make chicken saag for you. Now, saag is basically spinach, which might not be something that you normally eat, and especially not in these quantities, but wait until you taste this. It is melt in the mouth, delicious. I don't know about my curry lovers. How do you feel about spinach?
Yeah. I think I'd like it. But
you're not sure, are you?
No.
But wait until you see this. You're going to cook this all the time. It is absolutely delicious, and you'll be eating spinach every day. I guarantee it. Right, here we go. I'll put in 4 tablespoons of oil. You can put a little bit more in if you would like. But I think let's see how it goes with 4. Olive oil or vegetable oil, again, doesn't really matter. And then 1 onion into the oil. There you go. Sweat them down. It's going to take about 10 minutes. You want them to be soft, collapsed and starting to brown. So we'll just let them cook away. And then you need to put your chicken in. Now, it's 500 grams of chicken. Cut it into quite small pieces, about that big really, because it will just make the dish come together much better. So there we go, 500 grams of chicken. Now, the other component part of the dish, of course, is spinach. What you really should do is what my mum does. Just get frozen spinach. It tastes just as good, and it's much more compact as well. It's really easy to work with.
Does it not overwhelm the dish that you've got so much spinach in it?
No, it won't. I mean, the first thing is that because all the spices are going to be in the spinach, it's not just going to taste of spinach. You're going to taste the herbs and the spices. But what you will find is that with all spinach, fresh, frozen, whatever it is, it reduces so much that you end up with about 3/4 or half of the quantity. So you need to put a lot in to make sure that you try and get a good combination where, you know, neither one is overpowering the other. Mm-hmm. So let's just check on the chicken. You can get the spinach ready in the meantime. As I said, 500 grams of frozen spinach. What you do is you take it, you put it in a pot, you put a little bit of water in with it, maybe half a cup, and then you just let it reduce down and defrost. Right, with your spices, what you need to do is you need to get a teaspoon of chili powder. Again, it's up to you. If you don't like it too hot, maybe just put half. If you want it quite hot, I would put in 1 teaspoon of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of salt. Again, with that, you can't take it back, so maybe just put in about half a teaspoon. You can always add. And then coriander. Don't be shy with the coriander. Never be shy with coriander. 1 big heaped teaspoon, in fact, just a wee cheeky quarter in as well. Okay, now just combine it all together. And you'll see it takes on a really, really delicious colour, and there's an amazing aroma that hits you straight away. Now you need to cook this until the oil separates out. That's going to be about 15 minutes or so. What will happen is all the liquid will go, and then you'll start to see just the oil in the bottom of the pan separating out of the mixture. So we're almost ready now for the spinach to go in. But one modification to this dish that I put into it is, you guessed it, my favourite, ginger. So you put that in, give it a little stir around. Right, let's put our spinach in. Remember, this is 500 grams of frozen spinach. There we go. And just mix it through. So you need to make sure that it's combined through, that it gets all the spices that are in there, that it gets the ginger, that it gets absolutely everything. So since I put the spinach in, this has been cooking for about 15 minutes. You will know though when it's ready, because it just looks really, really, really gorgeous. Let's have a quick taste. Ah, perfect. One tip I would give you though is just add in 1 tablespoon of olive oil at the end. It just makes it look very glossy and very shiny. And just cook that through a little bit. And that's us pretty much done. All we need to do now is dish it up.